The Las Vegas Raiders are definitely not the New England Patriots of the desert. Head coach Josh McDaniels has gone out of his way to make sure people don't get his Raiders twisted for such a thing. There'll be some things he takes with him because he made some contributions to the Patriot way, and he's not going to omit those things just because he did them in New England. But at the same time, he's not going to make the same mistake he made a decade ago with the Denver Broncos, trying to completely replicate what was done in New England. After all he's learned in New England and Denver, he probably has some ideas he couldn't try in New England the first or second time around. Hence, he's having none of that New England in the desert stuff. Listen.
There's a lot of curiosity if this is going to be a New England in the desert. How much operationally mirrors what you did there?
Like I said, it's hard for anybody to leave there, and I didn't know this a while ago, but it's hard for anybody to leave there and try to replicate everything that happens there, and it's probably true across the board in all the sports, and I made the mistake of trying to do too much of that the first time. I think you just got to be able to be yourself, and I think we have a good thing going in terms of the direction that we've started things in. But there's definitely the football part of it, and the belief in what the belief in how to win or lose, and some of the strategy and those kind of things. Very, very much what I know. That's all I know. But I would say the interpersonal interactions each day, the flow of the day, some of those other things that that you could choose to copy if you wanted to. We have a lot of great people, like I said, and so being able to just, give them their responsibility, they know what their roles are, and let them go do their jobs, I think is really important for me. It's really important for them to know that I support them and that I'm just here to be a resource and try to help them if I can. And if I can't, then I'm going to learn from them. So it's been great in terms of just trying to put that, into motion here. I think the players and coaches know, it's not going to be that way. I'm not Bill, and I can't be. And so I'm not going to try, and I just want to try to be myself, and hopefully I can be a good leader for our team.
GM Dave Ziegler doesn't want to hear anything about the Patriot way either. The Patriot way is not to pay. That's why guys like edge rusher Chandler Jones didn't stay there past his first contract. And you never heard of the Patriots trading for big money players or spending big in free agency. But as soon as Ziegler and McDaniels got out of New England, they decided to do things a little differently. They spent big on Chandler Jones in free agency, traded for receiver Devontae Adams, and paid him big. And of course, they're taking care of all the good players that were already there. They took care of quarterback Derek Carr and edge rusher Max Crosby early on, and today they took care of slot machine Hunter Renfrow. They signed him to an extension worth $32 million over 2 years. Remember, the Patriots let Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, and Danny Amendola walk once they won a little money, but not this time with Ziegler. Oh, and you know that Darren Waller kid? I suspect he's next. Word on the Raider Nation streets is linebacker Denzel Perryman is negotiating a new deal with the team too. You know what that means, right? It means if 2021 first-round pick Alex Leatherwood plays up to his draft status, the Raiders championship window is open for the next 4 years. But guess what? Ziegler and McDaniels opened this window their way. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.